Francisco began with gold rush dreams in the 1800s. A spectacular beacon of a city, riding rolling hills down to the Pacific. The Golden Gates of San Francisco have welcomed immigrants from around the world. And today, it's one of the world's favorite destinations for the unforgettable sights, sounds, and flavors.
San Francisco is delicious.
San Francisco is sexy.
San Francisco is the best city in the world.
San Francisco is the sourdough capital of the world.
San Francisco is wine.
San Francisco is a great dining experience.
Passion, enthusiasm.
San Francisco is amazing.
What makes San Francisco tick? It depends on who you ask.
What makes San Francisco tick? People are very friendly, very helpful. It's a great city.
What makes San Francisco tick? The cable cars.
We have a diverse climate, we have a diverse population of people, cultures. I just love San Francisco.
What makes San Francisco tick are the hills and the fog.
People come here to find themselves. I can't think of another place where a crazy Vietnamese dude like me could actually be entertaining people.
San Francisco is a vibrant, passionate city, full of colorful characters and big personalities. A group of tourists ready to tour the historic streets of Chinatown, while winemakers, bakers, and chefs prepare their finest for some world-class appetites. A crew readies cable cars for the morning commute. And a local legend at a popular cafe paves the way for the next generation.
Well, we're living in the land of supply and demand, and we're shaking all the hands that we possibly can.
And this is San Francisco as you've never seen it before. San Francisco tours are as diverse as their neighborhoods.
San Francisco offers no end of fabulous, unique tours that are designed to really thrill visitors and show them what San Francisco is all about.
We have ferries that go to Alcatraz for the tourists. We have ferries that do the bay cruises. You can go out on the Hornblower or the Blue and Gold and do a bay cruise.
You can take the Haunted Haight Street tour. There's the Vampire tour of Nob Hill. You have to take the Victorian House tour.
But for the city's most popular tour, head to Chinatown. Shirley Fong-Torres is an unofficial ambassador for the city by the bay. As owner of Wok Wiz Tours, Shirley has guided over 200,000 visitors through the streets of San Francisco.
Okay, let's go. San Francisco's Chinatown is the second most visited area for visitors. Chinatown is made up today of about 12 blocks or so. There's still so much of that richness of the old days. So our first stop is actually right over there.
Today, she'll take us behind the scenes of her tour.
And there are over 10,000 Chinese still living here, but over 100,000 Asians in all of San Francisco. So if you're hungry and you want Asian cuisine, there's so much to choose from. So I always believed in offering the very best I can to make sure that whoever comes into my life will leave it, always with a full belly, and will have learned a lot about Chinatown. Because you spend 3-4 hours with a group, you better have something good for them. And also, there's a lot to see and do. We can barely cover everything we want to. It's just an amazing community. As we walked up here, you saw a lot of men gathered around. They're gambling a little bit, playing cards, and the women gather to chat and gossip and talk about what's going on. This is sort of like a living room for Chinatown. Yes, I think Stella's liking the tour. She's smiling. She's liking it. So you really have to be a part educator, part comedian, and at the same time show a lot of passion that is very natural as you walk through Chinatown.
Shirley's passion is fueled by history.
My dad came first in the late 1920s, looking for a better life like all immigrants did.
Now, Shirley is an author, teacher, and chef.
Individually wrapped marshmallows. My dream has come true. Hello. First of all, the building is pagoda style. It's very commanding. It says, "Take my picture." If they ask a certain question, be sure you answer it fully, and don't just kind of skim over things.
How old is that?
This bank has been remodeled. Since the 1906 earthquake, everything was rebuilt. And I'm glad you brought that up.
Next up for Shirley's tour group, Red Blossom Tea Shop.
Tea is a very important part of our culture, and there are so many kinds of tea. After we go there, you will not want tea bags anymore. Well, thanks a lot, Peter. It was fantastic. And everybody ready for lunch?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Shirley's group wraps up their tour with a dim sum lunch.
That always is the ending for our walking tour. First, introduce Chinatown to our guests, and then to actually sit down, have a cup of tea, and then just watch as the food is brought to the table and we eat. And now by this time, it's time to just relax and enjoy. Now, folks, dim sum means touch of the heart. It's almost like tapas. These are pork dumplings, and if you don't know how to use chopsticks, just go like this.
And like any good entertainer, Shirley knows a big finish is essential.
Make sure they have a great time. You just want them to be really happy and then have a great meal and then go home saying, that was a lot of fun.
San Francisco will always be a city for dreamers. From the immigrant's daughter who started a successful business to the entrepreneur who had a vision of an urban winery, a fleet of yellow touring cars, or the perfect loaf of sourdough. It's the unusual, the creative, the hardworking that keeps San Francisco ticking. Whether you're a chef working magic with a fresh catch, or you keep the cable cars running on time, here you can chase your dream where the mountains meet the sea. A city of romance and inspiration, only in San Francisco.